Last week saw us looking at how to use an algorithm to add first whole numbers and then decimal numbers. And this week what we're going to do is use the algorithm method or pen and paper to firstly subtract whole numbers. Our first problem is going to be 1,387 minus, there's our operation recorded, 256. Now we're starting off with the easiest type of subtraction that you're likely to do using this method. So we look first at the ones column and we have 7 ones, and from that we take 6 ones. So in the ones column we're going to record that the 1 is left. Now looking at the tens, we have 8 tens and we're asked to take away 5 of those tens. So in the tens column we'll record the 3 that are left. Our attention goes now to the hundreds, where we have 3 hundreds and we're asked to take away 2 of them, leaving 1 to record in the hundreds. Now to separate my thousands from the hundreds, we have 1 take away 0, which leaves us with 1,000. So there's our total, 1,131. Moving on now to a slightly more challenging form of subtraction sum, we have the problem 436 minus 1,457. Now before we even start, you'll notice that in some cases the number to be taken away exceeds in value the number from which it is to be taken. So here we have to introduce the idea of renaming. So let's see how we go about that. We have 6 ones, but we're required to take away 7, so we don't have enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the tens column, where we have 3 tens, and we're going to take one of those tens, leaving 2. And the 10 that we have taken, we're going to rename as 10 ones, which when we add it to the 6 that we already have, means that we now have 16 in the ones column, and we are able to take away 7 from them. 16 take away 7 leaves us with 9 in the ones column. Moving on now to the tens, we have 2 tens, but we're required to take 5 of them away. We can't do it. Again, we move to the next value up, where we have 4 hundreds, and we're going to take away 1 of those hundreds, leaving us with 3 of them. The 100 that we have taken away, we're going to rename as 10 tens. Add it to the 2 tens that we already have. Now we have 12 tens, from which we can take away 5 of them, leaving us with 7 to record in the tens column. The hundreds now. We have 3 hundreds and we're required to take away 4 of them. We cannot do it. Again, we move to the next place value column, where we have 2 thousands. We take 1 of them away, leaving us with 1 of them. We rename the 1,000 that we have taken away as 10 hundreds, which we add to the 3 that are already there. Now we have 13 and we can take away the 4, leaving us with 9 in the hundreds column. Moving on to the thousands column, you'll see that we have 1,000 and we need to take away 1,000. So we have a 0 in there. We don't need to record that because it's not holding a place for us. So our answer is 979. Let's just do one further example of a subtraction sum of that kind, that second kind. 1,062 minus 547. 2 take away 7 we can't do, so we're going to go and take one of the 6 tens, rename it as 10 ones. We have 12 now in the ones column. 12 minus 7 equals 5. Looking now at our tens, we have the 5 tens minus 4, which we can do, leaves us with 1 10. In the hundreds, however, we have 0 take away 5, which we can't do. So once again, we turn our attention to the thousands. We take our 1000, leaving no thousands, and we rename it as 10 hundreds. Now we have 10 hundreds, take away 5 hundreds, gives us 5 left. And of course our 0 take away 0, we don't need to record anything there because there is not a position to hold. So there you have it. We've used an algorithm, or the pen and paper method, to subtract whole numbers, both requiring and not requiring renaming of numbers to make that possible.